What's up, Joe?
I need to show on Luca and Erica. Who the hell is that?
Oh, what's up, 809? How you doing, brother?
Yo, I drove to Connecticut in way less time. Connecticut is 40 minutes away, brother. I love Connecticut. I'll be in Connecticut a lot. I don't know who that is they talking about, Luca. I don't know who that is. Oh, nah, yo, chill. See, I be.
Ever heard the
There's
word?
so much smoke in the chat,
You
yo.
ever heard the word never?
I got some
Yeah.
girls and some
Oh, you had to work today? Yeah, I had the day off. I got I got home yesterday and I saw all this Spider-Man stuff online, and I thought maybe there was a release date, but
No orbiting Gadara.
it turned out it wasn't. But I guess it happens today, so I'm doing this live stream, and then I'm gonna try to find a live stream online and do a podcast later on. What's going on, Mr. Drake? So I've been I sent out feelers to Sick Humor, J-Dub City, and the Real P3. So what's going on, Eric? There's no release date today, so what are they showing today?
Not selling anything, sorry.
Yeah, according to Insomniac Games, they're gonna have a release date today at some point. So
I think I know who that person is y'all talking about. I think that's a person who I recently noticed. And if their picture is some kind of animal, that's who y'all talking about, right?
so yeah, that's what's online. Yeah, I think it'll be today, but we have to wait and see.
Yeah, that is the same person. Their avatar some kind of animal, right?
But like I said, I had the day off, so I do got to work tomorrow though.
Oh no, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, we supposed to find out today, Mr. Drake, if that's what it's all about. So so yeah, you got to
I don't
figure
know who that is. I don't know why
today,
some
tonight.
theme or something just now. So
It's gonna be a ton of stuff about Spider-Man. I'm gonna do a podcast on on the release date, the gameplay, and why it's not coming to Xbox. So I'm gonna really try to explain why it's not coming to Xbox. So not fanboy about it and stuff like that, but say here's why it's not coming. So
I get enough smoke as it is, man. I'm the Takashi 69, man. When I come back on the stream and y'all see that 69 on my forehead, don't ask me why I got it. I'm gonna get a 69 on my forehead, man, right here. Boom. Right over my eyelid.
say June 22nd. Okay, I still think more in the fall, but we'll just have to wait and see. I think September. I think either early August or early September. I'm hoping August because that's my birthday month.
People be
So
swearing I got something to do with everything, so whatever y'all talking about, chill. They gonna swear I got something to do with it. So that's why
I'll get to it later on. Halo Storm. I'm gonna do a podcast later on, so I'll be going in and fixing all that stuff.
No.
somebody's house and I'm wrong.
Well, yeah, and Joe, again, I'm gonna go into why it is exclusive. I'm not gonna try to fanboy about it, because I mean I am not, you got a lot of hurt feelings, and I'm not saying that to be funny. You got some hurt feelings because Spider-Man is the most popular comic book hero in the world. So. Oh, what's up, Fatal?
Think that's it.
Well, again, Halo Storm. It's got really nothing to do with that, but I'll go into that later on today. I promise you. I don't think Halo is on PlayStation. It's on PC. Yeah, I'm doing a little Mass Effect until this live stream starts. So with Spider-Man, whatever they're gonna, I don't know if they're gonna live stream Spider-Man or it's supposed to start at 11 o'clock Eastern time. So I'm like, well, let me do this for a little bit. What's going on, Simon? Oh, Ian, what's happening, brother? Oh, what time is it over there in Scotland? Or is it Thursday already?
For some reason, I don't know why. I just want to be able to turn my PlayStation on and play it. I don't even want to have to insert the disc. That's the type of time I'm on with this game. I just want to play this game and beat it like 2 times.
That's not exactly accurate. Spartan God is close though. It's close. So it has a lot to do with what Marvel going broke, but I'll get more into it because it's more comic book stuff than anything. And I'm gonna post some links. This 316, okay. I'm not saying that they didn't get the licenses and stuff like that. I am just saying that it's more to it than that. So this game here always has looked great. The problem was the story, especially if you're a big Mass Effect guy. I thought about that too, Spartan God. I don't know if Ian would get that though. But what's up over there to all the people in Scotland? Oh yeah, Austin 316, yeah. Well, didn't Vince McMahon have one? He said it was McMahon 316. That's a long ass hump right there. I gotta take. Can't fast travel there. Just got to keep going. Well, Ian speaks. Oh, I got a good podcast too, Lionel. Don't say that. Right now, I lost a game in preseason the other day. Yeah, I heard about some stuff like that. I don't know enough about it though. So
looks like those exiles stole tech from the port. We should be careful.
oh yeah, no, I agree with that. It's definitely a step down. I call it the appetizer podcast for a reason. Yeah, next year is a good content creator. See, man.
Took one out.
Well, I mean, the story is garbage, Halo Storm, but nah, you're not late, man. I'm only going to podcast till about 11 Eastern time, then I'm going to try to find that Game Informer thing. What's going on, Trey BK? Yeah, you was right, man. Those dudes are moist today, man. Yeah, like I said, the dudes are so moist about that stuff. So. Horizon Zero Dawn, well, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Got targets.
Just a little bit. Yeah, I don't. Well, Horizon Zero Dawn was strong. I mean, new IP, and for it to be that good, that was. I couldn't believe what I was playing when I was playing that.
You all right, Drac?
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are acting silly, man. That's all I can say. We talked about it a little bit on. Shout out to Jay Wags. Was on this podcast yesterday, and a lot of them cats got buyer's remorse, man. So, and they admitted it. I mean, they admitted they had buyer's remorse. So, I only played one Killzone game, so I couldn't tell you.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Oh, some action. Yeah, Zelda wasn't bad though, but I understand what you're saying. Never played Killzone 2. What's up, Reunion K? How are things over there in Germany? I didn't think Halo was trash, but I mean I like Halo, but I like the lore of Halo too, all the stuff that's going on in that universe. So hell, where we park at? The fuck? The weather is crappy. Yeah, it's bad here too, man. We supposed to get snow in my state this weekend. Yeah, I agree. The side quests in Horizon is better than the Witcher side quests. The Witcher has some real good side quests, though. Both those games are strong. The Andromeda story did suck. I mean, I'm on record saying that. So, in Miami, I'm sure it is. Ah, damn it, I'm going the wrong way.
Look at what they built, even out here.
Yeah, I felt. Yeah, other people have said, Lionel, that Horizon's a little more balanced than Zelda. Yeah, I mean, look, I can't blame them because, again, Spider-Man is the most popular superhero in the world. So, and not everybody has a PlayStation. Just think about the people that got the Nintendo Switch. They're going to want to play it too. All those kids are going to want to play it. They're not going to be able to play it either. So, I get why they're upset, you know. Wanting to crossplay. Oh, okay. You got to understand why they want to crossplay as well. So, but Gears and Killzone. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. But there's a reason why they're upset. I just don't understand. you all saw that tweet. Somebody like tweeted Insomniac Games and from the Xbox community just trying to start shit with them yesterday. It's just, but remember what I said to you guys on Monday. Remember I said it's going to get worse because Sony is now, you know, they're hitting their stride as far as what's coming out this year. So yeah, big shout out to Sick Humor. So almost time for Xbox fans to say Spider-Man's been downgraded. They've already said that, yeah. And again, remember, we talked about this on Monday, Andrew. They're going to start saying things like that because, like that Xbox guy said yesterday on Jay Wags' video, he said that, you know, he was saying that they ain't got a whole lot. So they ain't got a whole lot on the Xbox, so they just saying a bunch of shit now. So, but if you the Sony community, you got to anticipate that and understand that can't go this way. You got to anticipate that, and you got to look at it from what's up, Game Buzz? Xbox come back this year. I think they'll do fine. I mean, look, they're gonna have Metro and we ought to get some yikes. They're gonna Metro's coming, and we're gonna get some gameplay to Anthem to be on Xbox. So yeah, they bought the Xbox for multiplayers, not for exclusive games. So it is what it is. I gotta find out where I'm going. All right. You do know the Mass Effect trilogy is on the PlayStation. It actually runs better on the PlayStation 2, Halo Storm. In case you don't know.
This is gonna be fun.
Damn! Look at the hell blown out of me. Oh man. You're quitting gaming on PS5 because too many content? Okay. Oh yeah, I don't know what happened. We ran into something there. Damn. Yeah, I'm always playing Mass Effect. Yeah, it is Halo Storm. Just look it up, man. Seriously, man, just look it up. When EA bought the rights, when EA bought that game and put it on PlayStation, PlayStation got better. They got better gameplay.
It's best to proceed on foot.
Outlaws. Maybe friends of Spendin.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
So it is what it is. It's not that big a deal. It's an old story that Mass Effect 2 and 3 run better and look better on the PlayStation 3. Do you know that Mass Effect 2 on PlayStation is
company.
Mass Effect 2 on PlayStation is running on it's running on a Mass Effect 3 engine.
Let's get out of here.
So,
Quick, get on the shuttle. Hurry up!
I've got Emmy. I'm playing it right now.
Don't leave us. The bastard left us. What the hell do we do now?
I guess we fight.
Now, if you're talking about the Mass Effect trilogy, that is true. Yeah, PlayStation 4 does not have the Mass Effect trilogy. So, let's have some fun. There's nothing to damage control. Far Cry outsold Ni no Kuni 2. Well, I would hope so because of Far Cry is on 2 consoles. mean, it's a bigger story, and Far Cry does not do that. So. All right, there's that. So yeah, it's it is a multi-plat game, and it's out on PC, it's out on 2 consoles, so it absolutely should outsell Ni no Kuni 2 that's only available on 2 platforms. So 3 is greater than 2.
So Spender's been sneaking goods from the Nexus to these exiles. Why?
This Arone seems concerned about something hidden in Spender's apartment on the Nexus.
Rome, I've tangled with that crook before. What's he doing with Spender?
The datapad mentions a scrambler.
I don't know how Next Gen bought a PlayStation years ago. I don't know how all of a sudden he's a quote-unquote pony now.
Neil Spender. Check.
So. But what it really does show you is that how pathetic the Xbox community is. And they are pathetic. Make no mistake about it. So.
Nah, Barn is one of the people that said the Patreon. Like, he's not wrong. Barn just said the Patreon was at 16,000 instead of 17. For those who are like this, obviously he's not lying. Barn is not gonna lie about that. It's not misinformation.
So I don't, you guys have got to do better than that as far as,
WWP, I don't know if he coming back. You never know, man. I've seen him do worse and he was good. Who knows, man? Like I said, at the end of this day, he might not want to come back. Who knows? Who knows? That's on him. Like,
what's that? Selling games. Well, I mean, look, eventually all of Xbox's games are going to be on all platforms. That is what they're going to do in the future. So that's what they're doing. So, and yeah, you got a bunch of people who don't believe it, but that's what Microsoft is going to do. So, what did you all think about those leaked specs on the PlayStation 5? How about you all give a big hand to my guy Lou Waffa? Lou Waffa told you guys what those specs are going to be, and that's exactly what they are. So, oh man, my parking skills are pathetic. Now we're gonna go back to Nexus. A PlayStation game better than Mass Effect 2? Did you know Mass Effect 2 is name you a PlayStation game better than Mass Effect 2? Mass Effect 2, it's also on the PlayStation. Damn, Halo Storm. I don't know why you're still fighting this versus thing. I mean, you're like the Lone Ranger out there, man. It's just, you gotta give that up and just play your games.
do I agree with the woman who shot on YouTube? Do we know the reason she shot on YouTube?
All systems green.
She shot on
You heard that in 16? Okay, that's good. So
her boyfriend.
that's good. Well, see, now it's been confirmed. I mean, they're confirming things now.
How you say that? The proper term. Her boyfriend was accused of domestic violence and she came there to kill him.
So we gotta go back to the Nexus. That's right.
Alright, keep me updated on the Patreon, guys. It went from 18 to 16.
No orbiting Gadara.
16.99, alright?
So
You said okay for a fact it's not done like that.
we gotta go here. Okay.
They said it's because of you account with reason. No, that's not what I heard. Apparently there was a point where
That's better than ME2. The games that I've played, you want an exclusive game or just a game on the PS4? There's a lot of games better than Mass Effect 2. So,
and I heard another person got shot who was dead. But apparently that's the story that I heard.
well, I don't think it has a Navi GPU. I think it's going to have Navi architecture in it. But I think your GPU is still going to be on the range of a 1060. So that's my opinion, though. But I'm sticking with what Luwafa said. So. You know.
The money nice is great. It helps to keep the channels going and get the supplies that I need and stuff. When I want to review games, I can get the copy where I have to worry about it. But like I said, I'll never see.
Well, I mean, now you're getting into opinions, Halo Storm. Your opinions are not facts. So, I mean, if your opinion, to me, The Last of Us is one of the best games ever. But if you want to say it's not as good as Mass Effect 2, okay. I mean, there's no reason to. That's why I've been trying to teach guys on the channel to stop arguing with opinions and just go ahead and be like, all right, that's your opinion. That's cool. I like grape Gatorade better than red Gatorade, but that doesn't mean red Gatorade is. Somebody else may like the red one. What's going on, Kevin Kendall? For 4K 60, they're gonna have to do more than a 1060. Well, again, the first party studios, they're getting 4K right now, 30. They're getting 4K native 30 on games. So, but I understand what you're saying. You're right about that. It may be higher, yeah. It may be higher than that.
Mind the seedlings.
Hi, enjoy your gardening.
Botany.
Sure.
Well, I mean, like I said, I mean, people just gotta. I mean, look, Halo Storm has a absolute right to his opinion, but it doesn't change anything. If he thinks Mass Effect 2 is the greatest game ever made, that's his opinion. I mean, there's you could probably go find one person that says that they don't think it is. It doesn't mean that Mass Effect 2 is not a good game. It's one of the best games I've played. But yeah, The Last of Us is, I think, a better game. With that said, you know, it's not that, it's all opinion. It's not that big a deal.
Sam, anyone nearby?
Negative, Pathfinder. The vicinity is clear of all personnel. There is a blank spot in your vicinity, Pathfinder.
What do you mean?
He should be mad he got kicked off. I don't blame him. I mean, that's understandable.
I cannot see part of the room, for lack of a better term.
Wait, is that what I think it is?
That model ship was declared missing from inventory 6 months ago. Pathfinder, are you putting the box back?
Ah.
Finders keepers.
Well, Quantum Break is a good. I've heard that's a good game as well. I don't. Again, it's not that they didn't have good games on the Xbox. The people did not buy them for whatever reason. Okay, and the problem is people didn't buy those games. It's not that the games weren't there. The games were there.
Cash,
So,
I'm not sure what we can do here. We've got the system stabilized for now. But
my favorite Mass Effect game
we could lose some stasis pods if we don't.
is Mass Effect 2, followed by 3, very closely by 3, then Mass Effect 1, then this one, then Mass Effect Andromeda. So, well, yeah. Look, Guy Code 17. It's not. Again, that's what I'm saying. It's, you know, when I was on Zaire's podcast the other day, that's why I told those two cats, I'm like, look, instead of you all respecting each other's opinions, you're trying to force what the other person likes. The bottom line is that the people who game on PlayStation are nothing like the people that game on Xbox. They're nothing. They are both playing games, but they play games differently. They consume the media differently. I mean, to me, coming home, this is my opinion, and I've said this before. To me, I'll shout out to Stephanie H, by the way. To me, coming home, putting on a headset, and getting online to shoot the Arbiter, I'm not doing that anymore. I mean, I'm not doing that anymore. So, I mean, I'm beyond that. I no longer want to play that anymore. But if that's what you want to do, there's nothing
Meeting
wrong
notes
with
for
that.
Director Tam. Engineering
So,
has requested resources we don't have yet again. In particular, repairs to non-essential systems. I'm having doubts in Kesh's ability
yeah,
to
Game Buzz is
prioritize
right.
tasks.
Everybody's a gamer. Get over it. I've said before, all right, look at it like the comic book movies. Marvel and DC, Warner Brothers and Disney were both making movies.
How to rise
Okay?
through the ranks and the path to quick
And
promotions.
but Marvel's movies have done better than DC's movies. Now I think DC's movies are garbage. All right, but somebody else, shout out to J Dub, he likes DC's movies. It doesn't mean that he's wrong and I'm
Perhaps you
right.
should look under or behind the furnishings, Pathfinder.
You know, so that's what I'm trying to tell people, man. It's
Rebreather components, power cells, dried food.
Scanning the labels, many of these boxes were reported missing. The data pad is password locked. Shall I run a decryption?
well, Fatal, that's the thing. That's your
Seems worth the risk.
opinion.
Do it.
Based on how much
Access
money they've
information
made,
locked.
which is a fact, they haven't been garbage. You see what I'm saying?
Play the first one.
Tam is
But
starting
your
to get along
opinion is
with
that they're
veteran
garbage, and that's cool. That's
replacement
cool.
well. Better do something about it.
DB's TC shows are fire. Again, all right, fine.
Play the second
That's
one.
your opinion.
Remind Addison
Somebody else
to
thinks
probe it all
DC
left.
shows are
We're
garbage.
unhappy.
You see what I'm saying? So it's okay. It's fine. You know,
Play the
DC
third one.
shows.
Stay away from
If somebody says DC shows are garbage, you can say, well, DC shows have been doing well in the ratings and things like that. Those are factual numbers you can point to. Therefore, that proves that they're not trash because enough people are watching them. It can still be trash in that person's opinion,
Thanks,
though.
Sam.
Just like some people think that Sea of
Interference is
Thieves
preventing scanner function.
is a
You will
good,
need to rely on more basic means to search these quarters.
you know, Sea of Thieves is a good game, but that doesn't change the fact
What do
that
we have here?
that doesn't change the fact that Sea of Thieves does not have a whole lot of content. You see what I'm saying? The
What's
fact
this?
is Sea of Thieves
cannot
does not have a lot of
stand
content.
Pathfinder.
It's your
It's
opinion that
unblocking
Sea of Thieves
as a
is
scrap
trash or
device.
dog shit
Sounds
or
like a
whatever
job for a
whatever you want to call
contact
it. Okay, that's your opinion. The fact is it doesn't have a whole lot of content though. Okay. Do you all see the difference? So now you can say, well, I think the game is dog shit because it doesn't have a lot of content. That's called you're now making a factual statement. You know, that's a factual statement. So somebody else could say, well, it doesn't have a lot of stuff, and the people that made the game, the developers said it wasn't going to have a whole lot of stuff. They would be factually correct as well. So.
We're supposed to get the Spider-Man reveal on the announcement in a few minutes. So I'm gonna go chill and wait for that. I'm out of iced coffee. Yeah, man, it's whack.
Again, I don't hate No Man's Sky. Again, Hello Games said when they launched No Man's Sky that you were going to get a space exploration game where you started on a planet with limited resources, and you're going to have to find the resources and get to different planets to get to the center of the galaxy. That's exactly what I played. That's what I played. So I don't think that I don't know why people are upset about it. So, but with that said, who was doing most of the complaining? You know, the most of the complaining online on the podcast was who? Xbox people. They were mocking the game. Now they're openly embracing the game. You see what I'm saying? So, and you know, I do think it's funny. You got some people like Muscle Bound Gamer and stuff like that saying that PlayStation games are coming to Xbox, and those games were never PlayStation games. Sony does not own those studios. They just make games for them second and third party. So.
Pathfinder, may I have a word?
So it's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. So
Pathfinder, what can I do for you?
I'm about to ask something, and I need you to just smile and look casual.
Smiling and looking casual. Check.
I found this thing somewhere on station.
Look, I played both Sea of Thieves and No Man's
Exactly.
Sky. I prefer No Man's Sky. But No Man's Sky had more content at launch, and they've added it. So,
where did you get this?
I predict September, Pony Loco. But yeah, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna stream this for 10 more minutes and then jump online to see.
I've been investigating Spender. Found it in his
To
quarters.
see if we can get a
I knew
live
something
stream
was
of
up
it.
with him. Such an asshole. I hope you fry him.
Help me do
Saying
it.
July, okay, that's
You
cool.
bet. You could hack through every security wall we have of this thing. There's a reason they're illegal. Sorry, smiling, casual.
Let me know when you're done.
Yes, ma'am.
Chat stay live. Hell yeah.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Oh, Pathfinder's got new email.
He said I gotta stay live until your lunch break. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
Yeah, July seems cool. You reckon June or September? Yeah, I'm saying September. But I want it to be August because that's my birthday month. That's why I want August. I'm not saying it's going to be August, but I'm saying August. So, or I'm saying September, but I hope August. So, because that Red Dead Redemption 2, even though I'm not buying it, that game's going to be a juggernaut. And you want to get out of the way of that one. That's going to be your big multi-plat game this year. The anti-loot box bill failed. Well, I mean, I think they did a good job alerting people to what loot boxes are, and so people can stay away from them. But another reason why Microsoft is saying that the checkbook is open, that's a message to the developers, because they're pretty much saying we'll give you money to put the game on our console. You know, they're no longer trying to create. It's expensive. You got to think to open up a studio, get all that equipment in there, get the right people in place. Then they have to sit down and come up with the idea for an IP. Then they have to build the IP. Then it has to come out, and it's got to make millions of dollars. So, you know, I think Amy Hennig, is that her name? The one who was working on that Star Wars game. I truly believe they need to talk to her and give her a studio. You know, I don't understand what Microsoft is doing, and maybe that's something that they will announce. So we'll just have to wait. You know, we'll just have to wait. I mean, I'm fine waiting. So. Well, see, I don't think Sunset Overdrive. You're talking about it coming to PlayStation.
Ryder,
I don't think it's coming to
your help with
PlayStation.
something.
So,
Okay.
but that's my
out with it.
opinion.
You've clearly
Now,
got something
Sunset
on your mind.
Overdrive
One of our
2.
botanists heart called up in a panic.
That's the different
A
story.
colony transport has been stolen.
It's a transport. Can't you just replace it?
It's not the transport. It's what's on it.
I'm not planning on buying Red Dead 2.
One of a
But
kind.
we'll have to wait and see
Without that
what it's
vault,
looking like.
things
I
get
thought Red Dead 1 was
Grown children
okay.
need the nutrients in those plants to survive. Even one clutch of babies hatch before we get the stuff synthesized. The effects would be permanent.
So what do you need from me?
I'm gonna find those thieves and get the vault back. Be nice to have you along.
Aren't the transports protected by passcodes? And how do you steal anything from a Krogan?
First thing Hart checked. Looks like some old authorization codes weren't erased. He was working in the transport and stepped out for 2 seconds. The thieves walked right in and flew off.
Yeah. Well, Ian, I thought it was okay.
I knew I could count on you. Hart's waiting for us at the colony.
But maybe I think it's backwards compatible on Xbox, so I may go ahead and Redbox and play it again.
Good.
It'd be great if she started up a third-party studio. Well, that's the thing. Why? Okay, I agree with you, 17. But why not have? Why doesn't Why don't Microsoft just get her a studio? Why don't Microsoft just get her a studio? You getting Dragon's Quest? I see. I didn't even know that shit was coming out. Wow.
That's how you know you're getting kicked out. When they flip the screen around to confirm that bullshit is yours, you get kicked out. Just so you know, whenever they flip the screen around, I mean, they don't want you coming around the desk. They don't want you entering. You ain't going no further than that screen.
Upload a new video. Yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, Foxy Games, he's been on point when it comes to the, he was on point when it came to the PS4, when it was called the Neo or Pro, whatever it is. And he's pretty much on point when it comes to his stuff, man. You all need to... I mean, it's easy to report rumors, but, you know, what he tries to do is he tries to, you know, at least give you a reason on why he's thinking the way he's thinking. And that's what I try to do, too. That's one thing I learned from him. So shout out for him doing all that. So.
Yo, go sit outside around the corner by the dumpster, and we'll send somebody next year.
So yeah, you know, what did you all think about that national title game between Villanova and Michigan? Ah, damn it! I need to be level 40. Let's do armor. Yeah, let's see. They would shut her down fast. We've seen how single player games. So, well, I mean, again, I don't disagree with what you're saying, but isn't it? Shouldn't they try? I mean, I just don't understand. I mean. That's what their fan base is screaming for. Hey, where's our single player games at? You know, so. You know, I don't understand what people were thinking when this is what when I was talking to those guys last night. I was like, what did you all expect the Xbox to be? That's when I asked Fatal.
It's my stream. I don't feel like paying for it.
Will win what?
It's better than talking about
new Hulk video game. I've not heard about that. Again, Hulk is owned by Universal, so yeah, it's possible for there to be a Hulk video game. So. So. Trying to find. Ooh, yeah. Cryo Gauntlet. Yeah, let me make this. New Hulk game. Well, just remember that. Just remember Hulk is owned by Universal, so yeah, that's very possible. So. Mm-hmm.
Even though you gotta sell your soul to mess with their content on YouTube. I'm good on
Oh, he's just joking. J Wags, what's up, man? I didn't see you in there.
But let me check if you were gonna say I'm lying.
Let's see here if I can see if we can make some N7 armor.
Alright, man, I'm really gonna end the stream though, man, because I'm really up here. I'm kind of bored now. I gotta go find something better to do with myself. I gotta get out this call. I'm sad to be out.
There we go. Make some N7 armor.
Even if I drive, I gotta go. I just gotta get from here.
So.
Alright, y'all be good. Peace.
So yeah, all right. Yeah, let's see here. I'll go for another few minutes here. Ooh, look at that. Yeah, a gun called the Black Widow, baby. Ultra rare sniper rifle. So as you can see, as you get up in the game, you actually get some pretty cool weapons. So, the Cyclone. I don't like the way that gun goes. How the Hulk tears shit up. Yeah, that was a great line in the Avengers movie. He was like, I don't know if I'm welcome back in New York City, because when I was last time I was there, I broke Harlem. So, that's a pretty good line in the movie. Let me look at so the Black Widow 632. Let's look at my sniper rifles, see what I got here. See, that my sniper rifle is actually more powerful than what they got there. So, no reason for me to buy that, right? That's Cyclone. Alright, let me check that out. So, yeah, I heard that Crackdown's getting a June release. So, at least that's what I heard. So there we go. Crackdown getting that June release, baby. So Microsoft is trying, to fight fire with fire. So they having a tough time though. Sony at this point is really laying the wood down. But everybody knew, and I said this last time on J-Wag's podcast, everybody knew that what Sony was doing. Like, I don't understand what people were expecting. But X-Men Origins Wolverine. X-Men Origins Wolverine I thought was garbage. So 2 minutes. Yeah, I gotta go find that podcast, guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this. I'm gonna go watch the Game Informer thing. Then about 3 o'clock Eastern time, between 3 and 4, I'm gonna do a podcast. So and I've invited Sick Humor. I invited the Real P3 Poncho, and I've invited J-Dub City. If not, like I said, we'll go over the Spider-Man thing, and we're going to go over why Spider-Man is not more than likely coming to the Xbox. So, but it won't be no fanboy BS. I'm gonna try to do the podcast today and not really take no shots at Xbox, because I understand. Look, as somebody who's a comic book guy, I understand why there's people upset that this game is not going to be on all platforms. I understand it, but I'm going to really try to explain why that happened. Okay? But that's what I'm going to do. So that's what that podcast. So Sick, he's confirmed. So yeah, we'll be on at 3 o'clock Eastern time. So that way it's the happy hour podcast. Everybody get you something to drink, get you some chips and dip. We're going to go ahead and crack it open. So, and that's why I'm gonna name it the podcast that I'm doing. Craig's Corner is just gonna be I'm gonna try to see if I can get other people that want a podcast underneath that moniker, and then and that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm trying to build a brand. I guess that's what you're gonna call it. Yeah, I got my T-shirts. I'm going to the T-shirt website today, and I'm gonna order some T-shirts. So but hopefully they build under that brand and just branch out. It's free. Nobody ain't gonna charge nobody royalties. So, but my podcast between 3 and 7 are gonna be called the Happy Hour Podcast. So, cause that's happy hour time. So, but all right then, man. I'm gonna jump on off here. I'm gonna end this stream, and I'll check you all out in a few hours, man. Take it easy.